try out new games, expand, learn more about other people's cultures. Sure, you don't have to necessarily be a top player, but love it. Try it out.
Yeah, have fun with it. And when you talk about multiple games and having multiple games under your belt, I think that these are two really good captains of those particular genres, particular games, with Mario squaring off against Ryu. Nuvi gracing us on the main stage yet again here with his Ryu. Trying to see what he's going to do in this particular matchup. Now, both of these characters definitely need to get up close and personal in order to dish out particular damage. They have similar tool sets, but I think that the damage output is what's so considerably and so drastically different. With Mario, it's, you know, chaining together the little hits to add up, versus with Ryu, man, he just hits like a truck.
He does, he does. And he has very big finishers with the Shoryuken. I think early on, it's a lot of Mario with those grabs, but capes, though? We reverse those hitboxes. We don't have to play that game. Good down smash again, guessing that there would be another roll, but unable to anti-air. Maybe there would be a merit to the idea of dropping down and then using up air to try to contest the side B, but that's also a really important tool in this particular matchup, is that air, that down air. Multiple hits, breaks through the armor, and secures your landing.
An aerial trade right now, you're seeing Nuvi with really solid control of the stage as a whole, and just kind of using the fact that Ryu has those nice long IRL limbs, whereas Mario is so stubby in general, to try to push Xavier away.
He could have pivoted, he would have had it. Now, those moments when you can catch someone rolling across and you nab them, massive dividends, especially at these percentages.
Tatsu coming through, and still just not enough quite to get the KO. Great fireball. That was actually really clean because it interrupted the F smash attempt from Nuvi.
Just do it. Slap the Nike symbol on him. Comes in, he's looking for grabs. Xavier is really wanting to see if he can condition it, but the thing is, you're seeing all these hitboxes coming out from Nuvi. We gotta make sure that you dash in, weave out, make Nuvi whiff, and then you can find these grabs. Which, granted, you gotta be careful because he can find armor through them in certain gaps.
Yeah, you definitely have to be really, really cautious. Xavier, I think that's maybe why he went for the multi-hit option of the super jump punch instead, to take the idea of armor off of the table. That focus attack, though, coming through here.
No punish because the hurt box was crumpled.
That's tough. It could have definitely been a really good moment to swing things significantly back in the favor of Nuvi. But either way, still walking away in the grand scheme of things with a significant percentage advantage here.
Nuvi hasn't been doing much in terms of edge guarding. It's been, hey, come back to neutral and then I'll hit you again. Big risk. Not a massive punish, though. Xavier content with surrendering stage control.
Xavier, this is what he's been keen on doing, is just dropping the fireballs to try and create an option for him to land. We have to see some sort of adaptation from Nuvi here. He's not really finding exactly the punishes that he's looking for. In fact, both of these players have had these openings, but failures to capitalize. Whoa. Aerials. That aerial won't be quite enough here.
Whoa, big risk. That's going to be a punish here. Xavier gets a chance. Whoa! Punish him. No!
Oh,
a second time!
God.
A second drop! He could have just gone for Shoryuken. He would have had it!
Man, corner circles are hard, dude.
It's a DP. It's the Z.
The Z.
Yeah.
Even more difficult.
Oh, God.
I think that
He
tells
didn't
you...
even have to do the crazy. He didn't have to do the true one. I think he could have just done up B in that situation. He didn't even have to go for the difficult one.
I mean, he's got to kick himself, too. He's just like, oh, my God, I can't believe that actually happened.
I'm sorry. I'm Coach Nebin over here. My bad. But
no, it's fine. It's fine. I like Coach Nebs.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Next time you're playing a match, I'll Coach Neb you. Game number 2. Dreamland, Nuvi, Xavier. I'd say matchup, but I want to see some adjustments.
Yeah, and honestly, just want to see like a really good, clean fight between the two as well. Like we said, there is just a lot of these moments where there'd be punish opportunities and no punishes. And while that can make for some very intense matches at the end, it doesn't necessarily make for the most clean of gameplay.
You notice Xavier is kind of starting to use the tape a little bit, trying to think about ways to get around the hitboxes. He knows Nuvi's pressing a lot of buttons. Yeah. And a great way to get around that, spacing your aerials. Being smart about when you're timing your back airs. Think about how many times we've seen raw back air. It's been a lot of rolling. It's been a lot of situations that you just try to see if you can go around it. And there, the butter coming back to haunt him. Charging up on that up smash. Xavier was there to punish. Oh, another one.
And just like in Street Fighter, when Ryu is kind of backed into the corner, there isn't nearly as many options present. So Xavier here is just trying to figure out ways to try to put Nuvi on the back foot instead.
That was like the last active hit of that dash attack to pop him up. Ooh, good grab. Where's your follow-up? A little bit of some technical flubs here and there, but it's okay. Things happen. Down tilt nair is pretty interesting to take up stage control. No, sir. The foot going over the edge, punishing that charged up smash.
I couldn't even get it out in time. Tatsu too good, too meaty.
It's a nice big hitbox. Your double jumps are again coming into play for Nuvi. Nuvi seeing, okay, up smash is coming from Xavier. How do I double jump, bait him to whiff it, and then I can drop down on top of him? Not to mention, he could also armor as he's falling, take the hit, focus attack, punish.
Oh my God, what? What? That shouldn't have happened.
Don't get hit. Please don't get hit.
What are these games, Debs? What are these games?
This is what a lot of new players come into this game. They find it out, and hopefully they'll learn a thing or two, and they'll see what we're talking about here. So, but after you hit the focus attack, you can dash out of it, and then it resets your positioning, and then you can do some sort of an attack to catch them before they're done crumpling.
I think one of the go-tos sometimes it would be something like down tilt into Shoryu, right, to get a bit of a pop-up.
Down tilt into Shoryu works. Down tilt pops them up, and that's light down tilt, by the way. You can also use a light up tilt consistently. You could chain a bunch of them together before you eventually pull the trigger and go for DP. It also helps with removing staling if you've been using DP a bunch, because it's so many of the same moves.
Oh man, and that raw Shoryu certainly susceptible to be punished. Nuvi here does have the perks of the platforms, where if he does another raw DP, he can hopefully land onto a platform to minimize the time in which he's incredibly vulnerable.
The anti-airs, man. Xavier with the down smash, guessing that there would be something at the end of this fair. The Dunk Squad is on deck. He knows it. He's happy with it. He'll take it. I feel like we were watching the ending of Space Jam for that moment. It was great. Where everything just came together. It's a slow motion jam. And he extendo arms it and then just slaps it. Drops it in there.
I really like the moral of that story, where Michael Jordan shouldn't play anything that's not basketball. Bad things happen.
I like that moral too.
Support. Nuvi here with a character swap going over to Cloud now. Cloud versus Mario, it can definitely be a pain on the end of Mario. The range that Cloud possesses is going to make it so difficult for the stubby plumber in order to get in and actually find the opportunities to make damage happen.
I think Xavier is going to have to learn the lesson of this matchup, especially around a disjoint, that you want to dash in and out of the range of your opponent. You don't want to just run at them. Once you start to coax your opponent into thinking that they have options, they can press buttons, they can hit these massive attacks on you, then you get punishes like that. Air dodge actually coming in clutch there. Up throw, up air. The standard go-tos, but no follow-ups. Usually there's a lot of you have to chase the DI and follow up with up air to string them across. But the platform wasn't also there to help.
It's a bit tricky if you're Xavier as well, because you don't want to commit too hard to the up airs. You're just going to get outranged by Cloud. And there, Limit Broken Blade Beam, the second one of this game, that one being enough to actually close out that first stock. So far Nuvi off to a pretty strong start. Xavier, like we said, just having a very tough time contending with the long reach that Cloud has as a whole.
Up airs? No, I haven't seen one up air yet. That move is really good. Use it, Nuvi, please. Nair is also a bit of a something that's a centerpiece of this entire character, but he lost his charge, actually.
Yeah, he tried to go for one of the limit broken moves, and the fireball was actually enough to interrupt.
Fall up here? No. He doesn't go for it. He likes going for the big money shots. He likes going for those big plays where he's going straight for the F smash. There, oh, see, exactly. He doesn't want to just set him up. He doesn't want to take him off stage. He wants to just go in, go ham, get that hit.
Yeah, you gotta send the message, right? Especially in the last game.
I deserve this. Okay, so what do you think he's gonna finish with?
I think it's probably gonna be cross slash. Pretty content in saying that.
Back throw, stock. No, he has an opportunity here. Drop down back air. Never mind.
Ooh.
Oh no.
The get up attack contesting the attempted up smash charge coming through from Xavier. And Xavier is able to actually take the stock here, which is strong, but now he has to figure out some sort of way to find a really good edge guard. Cloud, if you can find the right hit off stage, you can make the most of his incredibly susceptible recovery.
With Nuvi in particular right now, how much he's been having reliance on smash attacks, you would think that Xavier is going to see that and find his way around it, or play around that fact and start using roll back more. Good tech. There's the chance here. He's going to go in for the cross up. No, not going to be able to. Gets caught.
Look at how this game is actually shifting slightly. Xavier right now, he's been winning the majority of the exchanges, but Cloud, like I said, that cross slash, such a powerful, powerful option. And Nuvi ends up taking it and just recapturing the